the mic is still muted. There we go. What's going on, guys? I have no idea how well this is going to go, or if this is going to be an absolute failure. So, doing a live stream here for the first real kind of trying to put something together using OBS and everything like that. And I have no idea how well this is going to go. But welcome to It Doesn't Have to Make Sense. And my eyes are blinded. I've got all the lights in my eyes here. It hurts. I already have a headache. Stupid pollen. I also have coffee. Also, I want to see here. Hold on. How the music is going to play here. All right. I need someone to let me know if the music is playing or not. I have no way to know. Something is going. Because I can't hear any output. Hold on. I'm checking the audio. Seeing if I can get the background music to be playing at the same time. I've never tried to do it with this many layers before. Okay. Okay, so I think around about -42. Okay, so there we go. That's good enough for me. All right, so I'm going to mute the playback. I don't need to hear that. So if you guys dig what's going on, let me know. I don't know if anybody's really going to be watching. If you are, say hi. But I will be doing a live reaction to the Quadeca From Me to You full album movie. Now, I said I was going to do this, and so here I am doing this. Okay, so this is going to get confusing. I really needed to have OBS here and the thing over there. I did it backwards. Okay. Because I can't see the chat if there is one. So that's going to suck. Hold on. Let me reorganize here. Gotta drag this guy over here. Like I said, not used to doing live stream dealies. Okay, so there we go. So that's the way I want it. And if I move this over here, I can see the chat. I can see all the things. Yay for streaming. This is fun. Also, I'm sure there's going to be plenty of issues. One thing I need to remember is to hit pause the music whenever I go to start this. Let me check my... I don't want to stream in 1080. Don't need to waste the bandwidth. Want the audio on. I think I'm good there. All right, so I guess he did the entire album up as a long ass video. So Sisyphus, Candles on Fire, Shades of Us, Smiling at the Ground, Can't You See, Verglas, which is an interlude. I like interludes. Interludes are good. Maybe Another Day. Alone Together. Love that song. Burning Bridges, Long Day, featuring IDK. Cool. Another interlude, a Hallstatt. Work, featuring Play That Boy's A. People Pleaser, featuring Guap Dad 4000. Interesting name. Swallowed the Key, another interlude. Oh, Swallowed the Key. That was at the end of. He played that interlude at the end of Alone Together. So that's interesting. Okay. It's all a game. Nice. Where'd You Go? We know that. Except he's not including it as a music videos that have already existed. So he basically shot a movie to go with the album, is what he did, and pieced it all together. So each section has its own different thing. Though it feels like Sisyphus is just going to be like this. That's only showing like a couple things there. So either way, I'm interested to get into this. Let me scroll here. Oops, I clicked on the wrong thing. Need to make sure. Oh, I don't need to scroll. Where's my mouse? Okay. Could not see my mouse anywhere. Alright, so let's get this party started. I don't really expect a whole lot of people to be here, but it is what it is. Sorry for the short notice. Breakfast took longer than I thought it would, so I'm just going to wait till the end of this cycle. Okay, so let's kick it off, and this is going to be just the intro Collier. Oop, hold on. I did not see that. Hold on. I gotta make sure that the audio is actually being captured, or else there's no point. Let's go with that. Okay. Try that again. Obviously, pointless if the music doesn't come across. There we go. All right. Nice. Of course, he showed this in Sisyphus. Nice. Kind of discordant guitars. Interesting. Ah, crap. What did I do? Okay.
And I drove through the Rockies, the magnificent Rockies, just a few weeks ago, and was absolutely stunned.
It hadn't moved my
another view
screen.
Of 10 and 12,000 feet.
Yeah, but I mean, beautiful mountains have nothing to do really with their altitude.
Nice.
Some of the most beautiful mountains in the world may only be 3,000 or 4,000 feet. I mean, all that altitude does is it makes it harder to climb because of the lack of oxygen.
Notice he's keeping himself center frame. Now we're gonna go into Sisyphus. Now, of course, I've already reacted to Sisyphus before, and I really do enjoy it. So we're not going to skip anything that I have done, obviously. Indy Ramsey, hello. What's going on? Just going through this. What's going on with you? Happy Easter to everybody. I forgot to mention it. Happy Easter. Whatever it is you celebrate, whether it's the full-on deal or just family get-togethers with the excuse to hunt down eggs in your yard. We're just checking this out. So, yeah. See how well this live stream reaction is actually going to go. Okay, so back to that.
Been so melodramatic with you on this climb. Can't wait to feel shitty and tell you about it another time.
By the way, I need to clean off my desk. It's messy from the last couple projects.
All of those little things meld in the mountains in my mind. August came by, saw you say bye. Wanna stay by your side. What the fuck do you say when you know life cannot be the same, but you try and try?
Funny thing is that the videos are kind of ancillary to the songs, because these aren't music videos.
When I'm back on the climb, you're only with me in the back of my mind now. It's a cycle, it's a path I can't find. Sisyphus, grimace, it's the rock and roll. Vulnerable, maybe it's my fate and it's all my fault. And I know you got a mountain now, yeah. Wish it wouldn't feel so broken to me. Try to take the edge off, but that only brought it closer to me. And I just wanna live in a motherfucking log cabin, in a place where you never have to call back, never have to log back in. I've been backlogged and black fog to fall back in. Dreaming
I just love that flow.
Madness. I just can't mimic it though. I've been in Sisyphus mode, looking up the path of a tall mountain, and I keep getting stuck in these potholes. Maybe I should just let the rock roll. I've been so close to the peak, I know, but I'm trying to stay away from the drop though.
I love that line. Maybe I should just let the rock roll. Hold on. Back up.
Can't mimic it though. I've been in Sisyphus mode, looking up the path of a tall mountain, and I keep getting stuck in these potholes. Maybe I should just let the rock roll. Yeah. I've been so close to the peak, I know, but I'm trying to stay.
So like the idea that, you know, on the way up keeps hitting holes, keeps getting stuck, but you know, maybe today I'm just going to give up and let the rock roll back down instead of actually pushing it. I do love that. Just the idea of the concept of Sisyphus, at least in the way that he's talking about it, you know. Always on the grind, trying to push up a mountain that seems endless, and at least through the normal music video, you know, he's always climbing up that mountain. You can never really see the peak, and some days are better than others, and then at the end he can find the clouds have cleared, it's a better day, he could see the goal, and it just makes it better.
Away from the drop though, so I don't. They only love me when I'm back on the climb. You're only with me in the back of my mind now.
I'm really interested to see what's else on this album. Obviously the music video, there's not a lot going on, it's just standing there. I gotta wonder if that's looping or he's legitimately standing there for the duration of the song. I haven't seen anything that indicates looping. But his slight sway. By the way, it's like an hour, so this live stream's gonna go for a bit. Turn the volume up. Love that. I think he legit. I think he legit stood there for however long, like, to make this chunk of the video. That's kind of funny. So, like, he had to plan to shoot his music videos, like the proper ones, at least the ones we've seen so far related to this album, And then he had to shoot God knows how much B-roll to put this movie together. I don't know how long he was in Colorado that he shot this. But that's crazy that he would go to this length. Like, for each song, he's just going to be doing something in a different section. That's going to be crazy. Basically, hey, go stand somewhere for an hour. That'd be awesome. I didn't consider maybe between songs he walks between screens. I mean, he's such a good editor. He could have pulled it off where he walks off screen and literally walks into the next scene. I want to see this lead into... Okay, so that was Sisyphus. Okay, that leads right into Candles on Fire. This is very different.
Woke up feeling mad today. Bitch, I'm ugly, but I act like Jimmy Chalamet.
Yeah.
I hate these motherfuckers so much. Why I keep on trying to get them all to validate me? It's no hell, I'm living like, oh well. Like my English teacher said, I just show 'em I don't tell. I show 'em I don't fail. They know me so well. I've been catching all the shit they been throwing. I'm Odell. Turn the cameras on. Quick water break in a marathon. Walk in your room and I set the mood. They gotta light the motherfucking candles on. Can't see without the cameras on. Without a platform to be standing on. All this baggage going over their heads, so I keep it underneath how I carry on. I'm going crazy. Too hot for my law, had to add the AC. Guess what's getting to him?
Ooh, he was doing a lot of back and forth left to right there. Hold on, I gotta back that up.
Be standing on. All this baggage going over their heads, so I keep it underneath how I carry on. I'm going crazy. Too hot for my law, had to add the AC. Guess what's getting to
Yeah, like every other word was back and forth. Wow.
him lately? They've been taking shots at the boy, I just say cheese. I smell the green, that's in the season. Growing up, I'm already too old for Crystalia. They tryna run their mouth, checking in on that big career. And look, it's not
I like this beat.
it disappear, okay. Ay. These sparks are fake, only sip 'em out. A flashlight in the dark, how people gon' get behind them. I never kill my ego, it's tripping. I sell a side, and that shit'll kill me inside. If they hear it, then never mind them. I been gassed up, that's why they don't hold a candle to me. Masked up, way before it was a standard duty.
Low.
Back up, I came in the shit, put my sticks in the ground, so I'm sorry, but you can't with me. Turn the cameras on, quick water break in a marathon. Walk in your room and I set the mood. They ain't gotta light the motherfucking candles on. Fire, can't see without the cameras on. Without a platform to be standing on. All this baggage going over their heads, so I keep it underneath how I carry on.
Yeah, so that's the first half of Candles on Fire. Wow. That is such a change up from the previous song. Like, I remember other people reacting to Sisyphus said, this seems like like an intro track, and it clearly was. But that was cool. I like that. I'm watching the video to see if there's any loop points, but the problem is when you have live fire like that, no pun intended, there's almost no point till you find a loop. Same thing with the waves coming in. Like, if the waves and the fire were completely digital, like not even there, then yeah, you could easily make a loop. So he literally had to just sit here for the length of the song, or however long. That's pretty cool, though. All right, so Beck.
So I keep it underneath how I carry on. They put the red dot right back on his head. In fact, it never left. Fuck a go plat, I want platinum instead. It won't matter no less. All my nights sleepers, but my dreams still vivid. Whole game deeper, but the team still winning. Let me look around like, will you please love me? End up in the ground when it still think of me, when it still feels something. Ain't nobody laughing, but it still feels funny to me. It's all a game, all these people just a number to me. And walking the
Damn,
beat,
that
no matter
bass.
how I feel, you can bet I'll give 'em something to see. What's the price to live comfortably? All these numbers, my number to me, it's nothing to me. Get my pants tailored with a big pockets. I won't give 'em much room when they shit talking. Turn the cameras on, quick water break in a marathon. Walk in your room and I set the mood. They ain't gotta light the motherfucking candles on. Can't see without the cameras on. Without a platform to be standing on. All this baggage going over their heads, so I keep it underneath how I carry on. Turn the cameras on. Walk in your room and I set the mood. They ain't gotta light the motherfucking candles on. Cameras on. Without a platform to be standing on. All this baggage going over their heads, so I keep it underneath.
Was that him, but he just lowered his voice?
The route up the ice ridge was hard but safe. Boyson could watch the
Okay,
avalanche.
so next
go
up
by
is Shades of
and
Us.
even enjoy the view.
Another completely different feel. Love it. The chorus. There, that's awesome. Building.
Woke up on your side of the bed. It's been a long, long day.
Wow.
We came a long, long way.
Organ.
We went the wrong, wrong way. Can we follow those tears? The kind you can't wipe away. Where did it go? Where did you go? Smoking in the rain again. I think about what's holding up this flame again. And
like
it
this.
ain't like the way it was.
Alright, so if you guys aren't listening on headphones, in the right side it went psst, psst, and then the other half, it was like psst, 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 on the other ear. Wow, I like that. I wish I knew what the sounds were. I'll have to watch if Joey Nato goes over these things. Shout out to Nato, by the way. Hold on, I'm going to go back to that. I love that he goes big and hard, and then, that sounds terrible, comes back down and shrinks the sound back down.
I think about what's holding up this flame again. And it ain't like the way it was. Now it's just shades of us.
I like
Shades
this.
of us.
More of a ballad.
Smoking in the rain again. Remind me what is holding up this flame again. And it ain't like the way it was.
I like that.
Now we're just shades of us. Shades of us. Sometimes I
Wow.
reminisce, then I cringe so much that I audibly go fuck. And then the people around me look at me like I'm insane. I'm sorry you would do the same shit if you were inside my brain. Said some stupid shit, maybe it's time to change. Now I'm on the road, staying inside the lanes. I've been inside the frame, even when I'm outside, I'm still inside the rain. They push on my buttons, think I'm inside the game. I just want love, but that's outside my reach. Always inside my aim, and that makes it even worse for me when it's time for shame. Oh, say it's our decision, but you know it's never been mine to make. I am not surprised, it must have been my mistake. I got a dad bod
Bouncy.
and I'm 19. Didn't go the way it did in my dreams, yeah. Yeah, smoking the rain again.
It goes back into the
I
singing.
think about what's holding up this flame again. And it ain't like the way it was.
Just that.
Now it's just shades of us. Shades of us.
I like
Smoking
that.
in the rain again. Remind me what is holding up this flame again. And it ain't like the way it was.
There's a sound effect he's using a lot throughout this album, and it's like the like I don't even know, it's like it's a digital like almost like a ringing sound, almost like a cell phone sound, and I've heard it through a lot of the songs. So it's like a weird through thing so far. It was definitely in Sisyphus, and I think it was even a little bit in Alone Together. So it's interesting that even though a lot of the songs don't almost tie together, but then they have some audible chains linking them. And of course he makes essentially all of this himself, which is insane as it goes. Oh jeez. Okay, I always got to do the inevitable copyright pauses. I don't know how people do live stream deals like this. Like it's just going to upset all the copyright gods. Okay, here. Just double checking everything on this side. Okie dokie. Nobody in the chat. That's fine. If you are watching, I can't see if anybody's watching. So if anybody is, hi. What's going on? If you are new here, I'm Shoki, whether I said it earlier or not. And this is the first time I've done a live stream video like this on this channel. Normally I do these things over on my main channel. And I'll probably be doing a live stream over on the Shoki Reviews channel tonight, just for the heck of it, talk with the people. And we do have a, what's the word I'm looking for here? A thing we always have to do on the channel. So it is a live stream, so we do have to show off the Trophy of Apathy, the Funicorn, the Zero Fucks Given statue. So that's part of the rituals of the live stream. Rituals wasn't the word I was really looking for, but it is what it is. Like I said, gotta have the inevitable copyright break, so we just sit and talk for a second and drink some coffee. Missed. All I know is that the Advil's finally kicking in. My sinus headache is dying off, which is great. Everybody loves it when your sinus headaches die, right? Back to it.
Now we're just shades of us, shades of us. Woke up on your side of the bed.
Also, this framing is awesome.
It's been a long, long day.
So you got him, you got the tree, and the tighter line of the water here, and then the nice big open stuff on this side.
I went the wrong way. Can I follow those tears? The kind I can't wipe away. Where did it go? Where did I go?
New song. That's a really beautiful river there. Smiling at the ground, okay. New song! What's the average length here? 8:32, about 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes. Fix that jacket.
I searched my fake name and found a million.
I didn't expect it to go punk.
Thank God, yeah. Always looking down, yeah.
Video game noise there.
I've been on my own. The world's just pixels on my phone. But you feel true. Thank God. Always looking down, yeah. Smiling at the ground, yeah. Honestly, I can't wait till they break up, so that I can get a shot at her spot. And if not, what's the cost? Cause the music will make up for it. It would be so great, I would pay up for it. I could really use a break from that same love story, cause that ain't something for me. I miss when I could relate
Like
to your
almost video
heartbreak.
game
Want you to be
MIDI
happy, but
sounds.
only if it's for our sake. Want you to be happy, but only if I can partake. And you know if you're happy, the music probably crappy, and your songs are only light at the charts if they from the dark place. I'm your biggest fan, so I promise you what your art takes. And when you're down, I'll be there for you. When you finally outgrow that girl of yours, she's your world, of course. Blah blah, we get it. Nah nah, if we met, you would not regret it. I promise. Search my fake name and found a million results, but not have you. Thank God, yeah. Always looking down, yeah. Smiling at the ground, yeah. I've been on my own. The world's just pixels on my phone, but you feel true. Thank God. Always looking down, yeah. Smiling at the ground, yeah. Let him slowly kill himself. Wait, it's okay. We gon' need a bigger shelf. Keep it's so great. Don't do anything, it's good for business. And even if we did, we know he wouldn't listen anyways.
Okay, I want to go back. Let me hear that again.
Only light at the charts if they from the dark place. I'm your biggest fan, so I promise you what your art takes. And when you're down, I'll be there for you. When you finally outgrow that girl of yours, she's your world, of course. Blah blah, we get it. Nah nah, if we met, you would not regret it. I promise. Search my fake name and found a million results, but not have you. Thank God, yeah. Always looking down, yeah. Smiling at the ground, yeah. I've been on my own. The world's just pixels on my phone, but you feel true. Thank God. Always looking down, yeah. Smiling at the ground, yeah. Let him slowly.
So yeah, this one has an interesting pop punk vibe. Obviously, he's rapping over it, but like there's definitely a pop punk thing going on there that's really interesting, which is funny because it's seemingly a lot of people are going into a weird pop punk vein lately, including Schemo, good old Scheme Daddy. I just got his album, Pop Punk is Dead. It's pretty awesome. I messaged him, I was like, dude, this is awesome. Like 2002, 2003 Shoki is squeeing on the inside. It's a great album. I'm gonna do a review of it, like I'm gonna talk about it and stuff like that. Not like sit here and play it out like this is, unless he does a music video album, movie, which I doubt Scheme will do. But he's definitely on the grind musically. Also, he's having a sale on all his previous albums at the moment, so go check that out at wescheme.com. Shameless promo for Scheme Daddy. But yes, this is cool. All right. Got to do copyright breaks every now and then.
Kill himself. Wait, it's okay. We gon' need a bigger shelf. Keep it's so great. Don't do anything, it's good for business. And even if we did, we know he would. wouldn't listen anyways. Take our money, don't stop it. And when you come down, write how you feel, put it out, that's a hit. Thank you for the profit. Do it again, cause you know that people want it. So look at you getting money and your crew getting money, but it makes you feel alone when you flaunt it. In a race against yourself to the bottom. Asking, ain't this everything I ever wanted? Yeah. I searched my fake name and found a million results, but none have you. Thank God, yeah. Always looking down, yeah. Smiling at the ground, yeah. I've been on my own.
I like the idea that he says he searched his fake name, found a million results, and none of them are with you. That's interesting.
World's just pixels on my phone. That you feel true. Thank God. Always looking down, yeah. Smiling at the ground, yeah. Turn my branches into ashes for your
Bridges.
warmth
I heard
and for
bridges.
your pleasure. Now I'm drowning in proverbial screams disguised as synesthetic. I'm a fucking guilty
Hold on.
pleasure sin. I'm drowning in your warmth and for your pleasure. Now I'm drowning in proverbial screams disguised as synesthetic. I'm a fucking guilty pleasure. I'm like Jaden Smith to you.
I'm like Jaden Smith for you.
How I see me, I'm not an artist, and that's okay.
And I'm not an artist, so that's okay. It's not true. You know you're an artist. By the way, I caught Scheme watching this at the same thing, and he literally got to that exact point and said, "No, you are an artist. Stop saying you're not an artist." People need to, like... How Quadeca isn't mainstream yet, I don't know. But I guess it's because he's not signed onto a major label or anything like that. But if you can build a full career doing this and most of the money is going in your pocket, no reason to sign up, you know, for a label. Alright. New song, Can't You See? Okay, those horns were the lead-in to something else. One of his other songs. I know those horns. It's like... I think he used that at the... somewhere at the end of Sisyphus, I think. Still got an interlude, maybe another day. Then Alone Together. Wow, good in the falsettos there. Wow. Way up there. So if there's anybody watching this after the fact, how many rappers do you know that also sing on their own albums? Like sing, like build their own choruses and things like that. Like, I feel like that's not something that's normal, so to speak. But yeah, he does have a great singing voice. He sings a lot in this. And he does build up his background choral vocals and things like that. So, and then, you know, tweak it and everything like that to make it sound different, blend it in, give it a sound effects. I know Crypt does it, because Crypt can sing. Just that bouncing. Oh, that's a weird noise. Whoa, didn't expect a blomp. Cinematic blomp. There's something vaguely Drakey about this, I don't know why. There's a lot of distortion on that. Ooh. Is this the interlude? No, this is still Can't You See? Wow. crazy rock formation. Wow. Just playing with the snow. I don't know if you guys can even see that because it's so small. But he's just sitting right here playing with the snow a little bit. This album should just be called Quadeca, the Scenery. Or a visual movie. Snow and rocks. See, like, what's weird... Okay, now we got some violins coming in. So, it went from the... Almost like... Actually, very, very 80s synthy sound. What's going on? Yeah, it is Kai Atkinson. Yeah, he basically produced all of this album. You know, this is crazy. But I'm just listening to that. It's like all of a sudden we got some violins coming in where he had the like synth sort of fade out. So he's got his like choral voices coming up, going almost matching into that choral synth, and then it blends into a violin here. Let's see here. Just... And then into violin. Listen to that. That's crazy. Like, just violin. Sure, why not? But my cord is getting tangled up here. And now the violin is playing the same thing that the synth was doing. Go back in some more synth. Okay, that song in itself was like an interlude, but that was awesome. That was crazy. This album is definitely a roller coaster. Like, the funny thing is, back in the day, I don't think I could have seen myself liking this. Not that it's bad by any means, but like, there's a lot of experimental stuff he's doing here. Oh my god, the gorgeous drone footage. I wonder which part of the Rockies he was in for these shots. I gotta do a thing real quick, hold on. Let's take a copyright break while we're on the interlude. I'm gonna do a thing real quick. I think that this random live stream review thing is actually going pretty well. By the way, guys, yesterday I put up a reaction to the brand new Atlas song, and almost nobody has watched it. Make sure you go watch that if you have not, because it's a fantastic song. I'm trying to do the thing. Oh, okay, so this video is not going to show live just yet. I was going to make sure I did an for quad in the settings. Hold on, can I do that over here? I think I can. Hold on, hopefully it doesn't screw things up. There we go. Okay. Hopefully that worked. I like how he's taken elements of the music industry and created his own sound together with them. Oh yeah. Creating his own sound is literally the name of the game here. Sorry, I'm trying not to screw things up. I'm clicking on all kinds of other things. Got a lot going on. Is the music playing? Yeah, okay. Alright, but yeah, no. I think he's like using, I don't know, like 13, 14 different instruments, you know, between doing drums, normal, you know, acoustic guitar, electric guitar, violin, every type of synth that he can do, you know, get some 808s in there, all kinds of crazy stuff. It's just, like I said, I think back in the day, there's some things here that I probably wouldn't have liked, but, you know, musical tastes change over time or evolve. And, like, I'm not even really analyzing his lyrics. Like, a lot of the lyrics I'm hearing, I'm really digging, but, like, we're just talking music here. But then as it goes for the music video itself, music video, movie is just gorgeous, you know? Alright, so we've taken a good break here. Okay. There's some weirdness there. The cinematic womps are ridiculous. And also we're rolling into one of my favorite songs. No, next. Sorry. Alone Together is one of my favorite songs. This one is Make Another Day, or Maybe Another Day. I'll call it Make Another Day, why not? I need more coffee. Might have to take a break and get some coffee.
Ridges, you can't see where you're going, because you can just see the next tower. You're always just climbing up one tower.
I want to know what this audio clip is from.
You can just see one tower ahead. You can't see... It's very difficult to get an overall idea of where you are.
Well, the problem is not necessarily what his copyright. If he uses any clips, if he's using any clips that might be copywritten. I've only done a couple Quadeca copyright claims, and it doesn't matter if he does it, but if he goes through a certain, not exactly a label, there's a couple of those digital thingies that act like labels to help distribute the music, but they don't take anything from you. Those can still file copyright claims through this stupid YouTube copyright system. And usually they'll get dropped fairly quickly, but I did notice that Crypt put out a copyright thing this morning saying, look, I will never copyright my stuff. I do this for a living, you know, on my end, you know, reacting and not only just rapping, so it'll never DMCA or do anything like that. So I'm going to start using some Crypt music in the background of everything. Just set every live stream to have some Crypt music in the background. Oh yeah, he's got a new album. Did his album drop? I think it's either dropped or is dropping. I need to check that out too. But yeah, no, the occasional clip can get you DMCA'd or sampled. Sample is the word I was looking for. Okay. So that was Verglas? Verglas. Ooh. Nice guitar intro.
This morning, or should I say afternoon? Everything is morning.
A few weeks, okay.
I'ma have to get that to you and I came right back, yeah. Taking it the wrong way, but I say no, it ain't like that. I've been feeling off a little bit, disregard a little shit. It's strange time lapse or a lapse in time. I've been really good at passing mine, only feeling good for half the climb. I've been living looking back in time. I've been living in the past that's got me sinking through the mud. I'm not unhappy, I just been thinking too much.
Oh yeah, the other thing is just the fact that the audio itself could be clipped by the system. Whether or not he does it, the system will go, hey, wait a minute, somebody's already put this up, and now you're putting it up. The copyright system is kind of stupid in that manner, but you, on your end, this is something as a creator I've experienced. So I created videos for another channel, you know, they're friends of mine, and I put them up, but I put up a version of it on my channel as well. And then it could say that I use, or they use something of my video, and I see it on my end, and I could technically claim it, but even though it's not generating any money. So that's a thing that could happen. It's not saying that, you know, this, but then again, it could also say that every single person who has used this music or reviewed this so far has a copyright claim on just the clip itself. It's a stupid system. YouTube system is so stupid. I mean, I'm not worried about it. This channel isn't monetized anyway, so I've got plenty of time to get rid of any copyright claims. Although what sucks is I'm getting hundreds of views on videos that would, you know, gain me some money, but I'm still a very long way from being monetized on this channel because I only have like 310 subscribers so far. So lots. I think we'll hit the watch hour requirement, but we're not going to hit the subscriber count for a long time. But I'm planning on getting back to doing a lot more work here. Life has just been so busy lately that I haven't been able to do more reactions to things. And then my live stream reactions that I did last weekend, there were so many issues, me screwing up, a couple copyright things that were blocking stuff. It got blocked on Facebook, actually, entirely for a video I was watching due to DMCA. So, and it still hasn't been released. So that's the only place that video was still available, because I realized I screwed up and wasn't capturing audio. So if I do more live stream reactions, it'll probably be like this instead of the way I was doing it. But if I need to find a way to run this through Streamlabs to multi-stream to try to make some more money. But I appreciate you being here, hanging out, Kai Atkinson. All right, back to music.
So much so that the sun don't come. Feel like an acquaintance to me. Days have been waiting for me. My family calls me a motherfucking vampire. Melatonin being patient with me. Now the time zones bleed, it's repeat, I'm a traveler. These heights get scary to see, and everybody wanna feature, wanna speak to a manager. She sound like Karis to me, so tell me one now. When my catharsis feeling like errands to me, it's Target, Archer with no errors to T. It's apparent to me, and I said, I woke up this morning. Or should I say afternoon? Everything is boring. I'm fucking my attitude. I woke up this evening. I'ma have to get that to you tomorrow. Yeah. I woke up this morning. Or should I say afternoon? Everything is boring.
Should I say afternoon?
I'm
Yeah.
fucking my attitude. I woke up this evening. I'ma have to get that to you tomorrow. So yeah.
I mean, it's still your morning if you woke up in the afternoon, right? So, like, if you went to bed so late that you're waking up in the afternoon is the thing. Drop Stop, what's up? Can you react to my song? I don't know. I don't know if I can. It depends. If you can shoot me a link, I can at least look at it. I'm reticent sometimes to look at brand new artists or something like that. Like, I got no problem wanting to help promote somebody, but the first time I did that, dude was a really big prick. So, you know, I'm reticent about it, you know. But, you know, send it to me on Instagram if you got IG on there. My links are all down below in the description if you're interested there. Like I said, normally, like, if you see, like, right this black area right below me here, normally I would put all my links and crap right there for you guys to see. But they're in the description, so it is what it is. I literally threw this live stream together in like 30 minutes, including building up this whole new interface here, which is totally different than the one I would use for my old live streams and stuff like that. But also, I'll react to a lot of different things, not just music. Like last weekend when I did live streams, it was almost exclusively animation videos. And we saw some very cool stuff, and one video that was extremely disturbing, and I don't want to watch it again. Thanks to my buddy Arthur for making me do that. But music is always a good thing. But I do need to redo those animation videos because those were freaking sweet, and people need to see those. So back to it. I feel like doing what Gatsby does. Bop. Shout out Gatsby. Ooh, I like that. Aw, bring it back. Like, if you just had that guitar beat and violin, you could just have elevator music. That would be awesome.
I got a fear of flying. I've been in the sky on a one-way. Every plane hitting ground someday. Who knows if it ends on the runway? But I still shade with the turbulence. Stewardess come with an arrangement of services. I don't know what I want to dream. This I'm trying to rethink what my fate on my
That guitar riff is reminding me of something. I can't think of what it is.
I'm feeling down on my downtime. I feel like now it's about time that I said I'ma hit you back another day.
Not sure which music taste is. Burning Bridges, Long Days, very upbeat banger. Might enjoy that. Is that the artist? What's the artist's in music there, or title of the track? I mean, I like everything realistically, and like for the most part, here's what's funny. Most of my subscribers like Home Free, which is a country a cappella group, and I love them. I just can't do only them to get views, so I got to mix it up. I mean, I really like a lot of everything, but I have not been able to successfully intermix other types of music into this channel because my subscribers are all home free fans. So I need to, as much as I try to put up new rap music and stuff like this, especially YouTube artists, I can't get views and it sucks. But you know, I'm working on it. But if it's a cool thing, shoot me a link, Kai, over on the album. It's on this album, After Alone Together. Oh, I got you. Well, I mean, we're going through the album. Oh, I thought it sounded familiar. Yeah, Burning Bridge, A Long Day, Future Out. Okay. Jeez. Candy, why are you using Riley's account on YouTube? That's a little weird. Either way. Yes, happy Easter. Hey, baby. She is. She just jumped in. That's funny. Oh, I wasn't ready for that. Oh, okay.
This morning, or should I say afternoon? Everything is boring. I'm fucking my attitude. I woke up this evening. I'm happy to get back to you tomorrow. Yeah. I woke up this morning, or should I say afternoon? Everything is boring. I'm fucking my attitude. I woke up this evening. I'm happy to get back to you tomorrow. Yeah.
Sorry, I had to delete that particular thing. We don't use proper names here, Candy. We keep anonymity. Miss Shoki would be the person you want to refer to her as, if you don't mind. That's nothing personal. I just try to keep our anonymity as best as I can and not use actual names. Yeah, I got a little weird. It's okay, you didn't know. Look at the rocks. Look at the rocks. I might have to take a coffee break here in a second. Ooh, I like this. I feel like some of my favorite thing about this album is actually the lead out of every song is actually really nice.
Little dark figures again.
Okay, happy Easter.
It looks as if everything's going so smoothly, and you know, wasting.
Appreciate you stopping by.
And sliding off and sweating and struggling.
Look at the mountain. Look at the mountain. Ooh. Wait, this was like a totally different lead into Alone Together. I'll leave you guys with this. Made a new mix for Alone Together. Oh, really? Okay. That's a surprise for me. Alright, so I'm going to leave you guys with that beautiful imagery for a minute while I go get myself some more coffee, and you guys can listen to my awesome background music while we're at it. Oop, hold on. I'm back. I have more coffee. Sorry, Keurigs aren't as fast sometimes. Just is what it is. Alright, back to it. So, new version of Alone Together, so to speak. Okay, now it's the song I know. I love Alone Together. I love the music video. I reacted to that a long time ago, and nobody really watched it.
Walk with me further apart. Follow me into the dark.
Yeah. I like this song.
Memories ain't the same when by your side. Take my lips, leave me tongue-tied. Drift away, your memory. I'll only exist if you remember me. I'll only exist if you remember me. You're not in love, you just pretend to be.
Oh, that's new.
Drift away, your memory. Drift away, your...
I can hear a little bit different in the
I'll
instrumental
be
there.
alone forever, yeah. Together alone. I guess we're alone together, yeah.
Are we alone together, guys? I kind of wish he had inserted the actual music video here.
I think I strangled a voice inside of my head. They gon' need some recovery time. I feel bad for them cause they got stuck in my mind. I can't blame them for
It's
not
a
trying
little
to comfort
different,
me.
sounds
I'm in
like.
the wrong line of work. Yeah, it's been a long line, it's been a long time, but I cannot try to search because if I lose my spot,
And he's
I
adding
will have
another
to
layer of
run,
him
let a
singing.
bunch of left and turn. And you gon' tell me I was wrong and never learn. So if I'm melting, you gon' watch and let me burn. I know you hear a lot of talk, but rest assured, I'ma dress on my problems in Gucci and Prada.
Yeah, this
Tell
is
them that
definitely
they can all
different.
do what they want, and if you say I'm
Not by a lot,
being
but it is
for real,
different.
you're the king of lying. Oh, Hakuna Matata. I just spent a couple days watching dust fly from one vase to another vase. I wish I was in another place. Life's a treadmill, think you work out, but you see it's still stuck in place. Still running,
My favorite line
I'm
of the
still
song.
dwelling on the dumb mistakes. I still don't even know what it takes. I already got enough at stake, but yeah. Memories ain't the same when I'm by your side. Take my lips, leave me tongue-tied. Drift away, your memory. I'll only exist
some-
if you remember me.
Some like reverb on that little bass there, and I
I'll
love
only exist if you remember me. I'll only exist if you remember me. You're not in love, you just pretend to be.
it. Okay, so one thing he did, he took out. So there used to be a lot more. I don't know. I know how to describe it. I don't know the term. Where it sounds like he's in a huge room, like he's really far away. Like that section sounded like he's a million miles away, and you get a lot of echo and a lot of reverb from it. That's different. That's different.
I guess I'm alone. I'll be alone forever, yeah. Together alone.
This is about the same.
I guess we're alone together, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. That song isn't long enough, man. Okay, so this is the one you're talking about. Burning Bridges, Long Day. Whoa, this is going a different direction. Okay, the slight movement of the camera is making me unsettled, and I'm guessing that's on purpose.
Okay, I'm fucking stressed. Come from the heart, that's why I be saying this shit with my fucking chest. I'm burning all my fucking bridges till there's nothing left. The more they try to prove
This
it,
sounds like ignorant
I'm
Quadeca.
unimpressed. I just don't want but myself, be the only one that hasn't fucking left. I'm a living anomaly, giving you all of me. Wanna be the villain, that's a simple philosophy.
Ooh, spitting
So
fast.
can't get you grimaces off of me, don't touch. Ain't no label on a box, ain't got no label, I just label me the box. I ain't got no premium snap, but they still wanna pay me for my thoughts. I just want my own fucking seat to the table, they're like, hey, are you saving me a spot? You be lucky if I give you a response. Bitch, I'm busy, so I basically forgot. Cause I gotta write a million tweets to really compete. Ironic when you live in a dream, you can't afford a fucking
Much more aggressive.
I gotta write a million seats. Never be really complete, even if I fill up in arena with a million seats. It's like 10 or 0. Some people talk that like they're a hero. Others Others refuse to acknowledge my music entirely. I call him Ben Shapiro. You talking shit, that's a bit pathetic. I cut off all
I
of my
like
friends more
that. Hold
easily
on.
than YouTube vlogs.
I like the Ben Shapiro line.
But they still wanna pin me for my thoughts. I just want my own fucking seat to the table. They're like, hey, are you saving me a spot? You'd be lucky if I gave you a response. Bitch, I'm busy, so I basically forgot. Cause I gotta write a million tweets to really compete. Ironic when you live in a dream, you can't afford a fucking minute of sleep. I think I gotta write a million seats. Never be really complete even if I fill up an arena with a million seats. It's like 10 or 0. Some people talk that like they're a hero. Others refuse to acknowledge my music entirely. I call him Ben Shapiro. Okay, now this is epic. You talking shit, that's a bit.
I do want to know why you said that about Ben Shapiro specifically. I like Ben Shapiro. He's funny. I get it if you don't like more conservative style people. I enjoy Ben Shapiro. Even when I didn't know exactly what he was all about, I just love the way Ben Shapiro does things.
Pathetic. I cut off all of my friends more easily than YouTube vloggers doing quick cut edits.
Damn.
Come from the heart, that's
Hold
why
on,
we
I gotta
say
hear that
this
again.
shit easily than YouTube vloggers doing quick cut edits. Epic. You talking shit, that's a bit pathetic. I cut off all of my friends more easily than YouTube vloggers doing quick cut edits. Fucking stress. Come from the heart, that's why I be saying this shit on my fucking chest. I'm burning all my fucking bridges till there's nothing left. The more they try to prove they worth, the more I'm unimpressed.
It sounds like me, burning bridges right and left. I don't have a whole lot of friends left after the last year. Hell, I just lost my my number 2 from my main channel. Like, he just fucking quit me. Oh, he said rap music isn't real music. I think one thing about Ben's opinion on that is based off of new rap music, and especially Cardi B and the more trash rap artists that have been coming out lately, or lately, or ass rappers as they were, or mumble rappers. I think that's more the direction that Ben is leaning towards, because obviously there's probably something. I mean, it's not his type of music to begin with, and I know he says that, but the more examples that he's made fun of or even made versions of, like he has his own version of WAP, which is hilarious. Yeah, I get it. Okay.
I just don't want myself, be the only one that hasn't fucking lived.
Okay, I'm fucking stressed. All these hating niggas round might need a fucking vest. I'm
Heidi
from where
K.
if you ain't moving right, you might get fucking left. And they copy what I do, might need a fucking check. Cash flow. Niggas be saying the way that I move, I'm an asshole. She thinks she my girl, that made me laugh, ho. Niggas be coming with choppers like boo 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 bad bone. Made a couple million, yeah, that's fast phone. Hang up, man, they say I'm running out of hangers. Say they want beef, I'ma bring the Angus. Niggas want clout, fuck being famous. They tryna flex, I'ma be the trainer. Come where I'm from, make you get your chain up. You ain't tryna fuck, tell her get a brain up. That ain't my girl, I ain't tryna claim up. If you on my way, better switch the
Okay,
lane
I'm
up.
fucking stressed. Come from the heart, that's why I be saying this shit on my fucking chest. I'm burning all my fucking bridges till there's nothing left. The more they try to prove they worth, the more I'm unimpressed. I just don't want myself, be the only one that hasn't fucking left.
I burn bridges, but I'm still paying it all.
Wow. I build these bridges and I'm still paying tolls for them. I mean, that makes sense. Wait, did you say I burned all these bridges and I'm still paying tolls?
I burn bridges, but I'm still paying it all.
Yeah. Also, once again, playing with the left to right. That started over here and you could hear the sound panning as he went across, like he was walking through the system across a bridge, if you were.
I burn bridges, but I'm still paying the toll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, this is going another direction. Feels like most of these songs could be split into 2 tracks.
Climbing is quite
Uh-oh.
enjoyable. It wasn't so tiring. Pushed right up the mountain, but in fact you just made...
Still using that same clip talking about the Rocky Mountains.
Seems like
Okay, I'm immune from the herd like an anti-vaxxer. Using my words like a tantrum habit. I get used to the herd.
I'm immune to the herd like an anti-vaxxer.
Okay, I'm immune from the herd like an anti-vaxxer. Using my words like a tantrum habit. I get used to the herd from the random chatter. The view when
Using my words like a tantrum haver. I'm already digging just the lyrics in this.
so, you know, it seems like
I gotta go back on that. That's good.
okay, I'm immune from the herd like an anti-vaxxer. Using my words like a tantrum haver. I get used to the hurt from the random chatter. The view in the verse and get antsy after. No squares in my corner like a camera reactor. Treat a hater like my wife, take him out to dinner. Make a whole album about him like I'm Chance the Rapper. Like, we need to make a comparison. Oh shit, that's embarrassing. They said beware of the snakes in the grass, but I'd rather be wearing them. Everyone knows if I say this facts. This shit ain't no narrative. Go against me and they play like they scared of what needing to be. I'm a fucking American. Let's be honest, I really had a long, long day, okay?
Yeah, see, why isn't this two separate tracks?
Okay, what? What more can I say? Still got the statement, stack 'em up. You been in the way, bitch, break it up. Practice what you preach, I guess is why they talking trash. Now they wanna pose with me like,
I just caught that line. Practice what you preach is why they're talking trash.
Preach, I guess is why they talking trash. Now they wanna pose with me like, not so fast. Your label be over me like, why we ain't thought of that, huh? See me overseas off the grid, but I'm on the map. Okay, just got a nice statement. Shit is out of line like David Louis. So many Ben Franklin.
I gotta catch this.
Now they wanna pose with me like, not so fast. Your label be over me like, why we ain't thought of.
No squares in my corners like a cam reactor. Oh, I gotcha. No, I heard that. I just didn't know what it meant, if I'm honest. So yes, technically I missed that bar.
Pose with me like, not so. Let's be honest, I really had a long, long day, okay? I walked in like, bitch, what more can I say, okay? What more can I say? Still got the statement, stack 'em up. You been in the way, bitch, break it up. Practice what you preach, I guess is why they talking trash. Now they wanna pose with me like, not so fast. Your label be over me like, why we ain't thought of that, huh? See me overseas off the grid, but I'm on the map. Just got a nice statement, shit is out of line like David Louis. So many Ben Franklins, only blue like that matters to me. Whole new life, how it happened to me, no dabs, not acting bougie. Want your cookies from the cab like you ratatouille. Absolutely mad if you did it like that, it's so like, hey. Let's be honest, I really had a long, long day, okay?
I'm obviously not gonna catch every bar.
I walked in like, bitch, what more can I say, okay? What more can I say? Still got the statement, stack 'em up. You been in the way, bitch, break it up.
Just kind of end it. I like the wind. Hallstatt interlude. That's like the village that Aquaman has to save in Justice League repeatedly. This chord keeps annoying me. All right, hey Kai, explain the square. Explain that bar though. No squares in my corner like a cam reactor. Does that mean like the normal squares in the corner of like the Instagram and all that stuff, or is there something else that I'm missing? Like you would normally have your little icons in the corner, or is it something else? Okay, I like this interlude. That's another sound that he uses a lot throughout this. Okay, the weird thing is the way this is going, this looks super flat. Have their face cam or video that react in the corner. Okay, gotcha. That's something like that, yeah. Basically, almost like the opposite of what I'm doing, where people have their head small and the video big. Gotcha.
Yes, I need that kind of climbing. If I haven't been climbing for several days, I get withdrawal.
By the way, who is the clips from? Like, what is that video or interview? Obviously, it sounds like a climber who wanted to climb the Rockies. Oh, what is this one? I was reading a comment. Work!
We gon' work until the trial. I've been grinding all day on about the cash out. We gon' put in work until it work out.
Also, this perspective is ridiculous.
She gon' put in work until she clock out. I can't never let these hold them on my cash.
Although, hold on, I gotta stop just talk for a second. So, excuse me. So, while this is a fantastic shot, it bothers me that the fence on the left side is actually higher than the fence on the right side. The cliffs over, cool, how they built the story. Yeah, no, because it's all filmed in the Rockies in Colorado, and so, you know, and of course the Sisyphus talking about climbing the mountain and everything like that. So it's interesting that they have a mountain climber talking about wanting to climb mountains and whatnot there. Also, I appreciate you being here in the stream and having someone to talk to. It's always fun. Yay. If anybody is lurking, by all means, say hi in the chat. Good coffee. But yeah, it's like nice perspective, but I can't tell if it's just ever so slightly shifted. But the fence on the left is higher than the fence on the right, and it's bothering me. It could be this turn a little, like the camera is actually off center, and then it's angled to keep him in center frame. Either way, just a thing. Got to talk about it. So one thing I don't always just analyze the music. Sometimes I'm analyzing the video, and that has bothered a lot of people in the past, where I focus exclusively on the video and I don't talk at all about the song. It's like when there's nothing to critique about a song, like it's just that good, I don't need to critique it, then I'm going to focus on the video, and I do that in a few things. Looking at the technical aspects of things that are done, like how things are shot, you know, especially when it comes to like drone footage, or where he's desaturating a lot of this footage because his gloves are like a bright purple, but you can't really tell that in most of the shots. You can see it in the original video for Where'd You Go. It's the same bright purple gloves, but it's like super desaturated in most of this. Okay, back. I don't want to put in work. It's Sunday. It's Sabbath. Crap, I'm working now, aren't I?
All of these bands, the first round. Singing about I'ma hit you with the same tone. Tell them I'm sorry that I never came home. I don't think there'll be anybody at my funeral, but they can recognize the name on the gravestone. Trying to maximize my green with this time I spend.
I noticed that most of these clips are actually in slow-mo, like ever so slightly.
Looking for the man. I have yet to meet him though. They gon' understand. I don't even know. We just gonna work until the trial. I've been grinding all day on about the cash out. We gon' put in work until it work out. All these hoes be in my face, she got her ass out. She gon' put in work until she clock out. I can't never let these hoes, I'm on my cash route. We gon' put in work until it work out. We gon' put in work until I.
Yeah, I knew that it was clearly like an interview with mountain climbers. We're talking about how I can't wait to get back to the mountain. Also, Aiden right now.
I've been doing bigger shit. No way that they didn't like it. If that's true, I smash their fucking phone before they finish typing. Looking to the finer things. Ain't no quality time when I make a couple million and gift a couple diamond rings. I've been hoping that's what time will bring. Cause the clock did no matter how many times they say I'm a king, and it kinda stings. I just had like 25 Red Bulls, still trying to find them wings. Like a blind Rick Ross. Mine exhaust. Should the headlines, their lines ain't soft.
One thing I do like about Quadeca, and the same thing about Crypt, like even when they get going fast in the flow, I can generally understand them. Now, my biggest problem is I've got a little bit of a hearing deficiency. I was actually born half deaf. Like my right ear had 0% hearing when I was a kid, or like little. Like they tested my hearing off and on, like all the way up till I was about 7 or 8. I had to do hearing tests at least twice a year, and I had 0 hearing. I had no connection to my inner ear when I was born. So it eventually grew in to where I would say I got a maximum of about 75% or so in my right ear. My left ear was always like almost perfect. And then throughout life, you know, with where I've worked, just doing stupid stuff with music, concerts, everything like that, definitely have had some loss of hearing over time. Getting old does that, but I get a lot of ringing in my ears. I get a bit of tinnitus. And I've started getting low tone ringing instead of high tone, which is almost more disconcerting if you've gotten that. So sometimes when they're rapping quickly, I can't pick out the edges of words, even if it's like actually very clear. Even when I'm focusing. So sometimes I have to hear things 2 or 3 times, or whenever they have the lyrics on the screen, it really does help me. But I do think that Quadeca is really good at enunciating, even at high speed. I found them while listening to mountain climbers explain the journey while making the album. Really build the story climbing up some mountain. Yes, that's awesome. Yeah, no, the amount of work he's put into this album, and even though this movie is so simple, there's still a lot of work to it. I'd kind of wish, and maybe over a different type of viewing I would notice this, but it seems like he's trying to build a story throughout this video, or movie as you want to say it, but like there's no transition between the different segments, and I kind of wish there were, like each one, like I said early on, when he actually walks off out of frame, if he had like stepped into the next frame, or if he, from that walking to the right, he like was, the next shot was him leading up into a new position. That's like one of the only ones where he's moved significantly. So if at the end he ends up walking back in, so to speak, we'll see what happens. Yeah, funny how Quad Echo is one of those when you can understand fast flowing even though he has a slight lisp. I mean, I've heard his older stuff. I'm sure if you're a fan of him, you've gone back and saw some of his older things where the lisp is really apparent. I actually have a very slight speech thing, and it is a thing where you have to learn to deal with it. I have this weird thing when I do ST sounds or certain SP sounds, depending on if it's the beginning or end of the word. It doesn't come out through my mouth, so to speak. It kind of gets, I don't know how to describe this. It goes up and into my nose, like, and ends up like making a very big stop. So that stop, like the way I said that right there, that's not how I used to say it. I used to say it like stop. Literally, I had to teach myself to not do that, to think ahead with words and to not do it. So somebody with an active lisp learning to speak this clearly and at a high rate of speed is actually pretty impressive. Can't imagine trying to say Sisyphus with the lisp. Sisyphus. Like, I don't know where his, like, because he said his lisp is like a traditional one, I guess, more where S sounds makes it difficult. So Sisyphus would come out probably with more of a TH sound. But it is funny that he would use Sisyphus as a thing, which is not an easy word to say as it is, and I've got a lot of saliva going from my coffee.
Just a moment got me kinda lost, so I'm trying to hit my thoughts to this white noise from this fax machine in my ear. From everything I didn't want to hear. I don't know what it's from, but the message so clear when it said we gon' work until the trial. I've been grinding all day on about the cash out.
Also, to notice that he walked to that position from the camera, so you can see the trail and the footprints here. But it was perfect snow otherwise. I feel like
until she clock out. I can't never let these hoes on my cash route. We gon' put in work until it work out. We gon' put in work until I pass out. This the hardest puzzle. Can't pop it, it's the sharpest bubble. Thought process repeats so much, I think my mind got carpal tunnel. How I pull my strongest muscle. Mixed up, the cause is shuffle. Picked up, then start to carpal tunnel. Can't pop it, it's the sharpest bubble. Thought process repeats so much, I think my mind got carpal tunnel. How I pull my strongest muscle. Mixed up, the cause is shuffle. Picked up, then start to fumble. This what I want is humble. I just want it all to double. Even the stress, even the mess, even the largest struggle. I want a ghost, don't need heaven. I fantasize over purgatory. Invest, so now my money makes money. It's working for me. They just bring bounds to distractions. Explaining how to be happy louder than words. I can hear them over the sound of their actions. Calculate hourly rates. Guilt when I'm having to break. This world gon' take what you have if they see that you have what it takes. And that puts you back in your place, no matter how highly regarded.
By the way, has Quad Echo done anything with NF in the past? Because I feel like they would be an interesting mashup.
Not content, you ending up in the line where you started, and all these.
And I've not checked out the newer stuff from NF since Clouds.
Connections, I shouldn't be so okay with that, but I'm okay with dirt on my name. If it helps to make it last, I pray for that. I need my credit before the fade to black. Yeah.
I need my credit before the fade to black. I like that.
So we go work until it 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 work until it.
I like that build up. Yeah, it's just got these like ridiculous build ups and then poof, transitions. There's very little collapse. But you get what I mean though, it would be awesome.
Trying to do what I can, so don't go.
Sunlight. Some sunlight. Some real green color.
I just made 25 bands, but that shit don't mean nothing to you. I got a lot of time to invest, I'ma trust it in you. Everything changed in my life, now I got some adjusting to do. Everyone needs some shit from me, I always got something to prove.
This almost is coming across like a 15 styles video, like, because he's changing up the styles enough, and there's like, okay, who's this one? We got the sound going on. It's interesting.
Sorry, I had a little episode.
More singing, like it.
Brand new season with the same old show.
Yeah, this one's got more color, more.
That's the sound of the bubble. Don't look now, if you ever look down, then you're bound for the trouble. I feel like I'm trying to find a way to fucking drown in a puddle. Head underwater, but the sound is a muffled. 4 showers a day, time to inspire me, I'm sorry.
Oh, of course, at the beginning, it's like night and storm, kind of. And then, well, that's a pretty clear day next to the fire. That's day, but still cloudy. I'm just seeing the build-up. Let's see, like, that interlude has some amazing footage. I'm just seeing that, like, throughout, if it's getting clearer and more colors return. Actually, that had a decent amount of color in it. Okay. Next 2 tracks, surprise me vocals. Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
To the earth, my fault entirely. I never meant to use your resources to cope with my existential anxieties. My bad, making deals now when they're resource. Hours a day, time to inspire me. I'm sorry to the earth, my fault entirely. I never meant to use your resources to cope with my existential anxieties. My bad, making deals now when they all wanna give me 5 like a white dad. Life I'm moving too fast, feeling like a time lapse. Making deals now when they all wanna give me 5 like a white dad. Life I'm moving too fast, feeling like a time lapse. Feeling like it's 8-bit, looking like it's IMAX. I know I gotta really walk away.
I like 8-bit, looking like it's IMAX.
I just wanna make them all happy. I'm a people pleaser. I just made 45 bands for that shit.
I'm not a people pleaser. It's like, I will occasionally do things to try to make some people happy, but that's not my main goal. My main goal is to do what I want to do. And then if I can make people happy with the things that I like and the things that I want to do, those are the things that I live for. Though money does make it easier to please people.
Shit don't mean nothing to you. I'm running out of this time to invest, can I trust it with you? Yeah, everything changing my life, I still got some adjusting to do. I wanna be by your side when I'm with you, there's nothing to prove. Yeah, we got different life plans, I know. Trying to do what I can, so don't.
I like that. Ding ding. So many layers.
Look up to me, put all your trust in me, hello.
Who is in
Instead uncomfortably hated so subtly, it's fucking on my little mellow. I just made 45K in one day and 2 hours of work, but you still unimpressed.
Must be
you
nice.
probably went to
45K
the parties
in
and
one
called
day.
all these rappers, they first nigga fuck you a mess. Hellcat scattered like Billy Teeth, go like the ticket, I gave it a dive, stopping that pussy didn't really still get in the slap top, but it's cold, ain't no kiss, see, are you kidding me? I really try to keep the peace.
Doing a lot of
nostalgia, better off memory. I was never trying to make you an enemy, but were you even listening when I said
I just made 100 bands, but that shit don't mean nothing to you. I don't got time to invest, so you gotta find something to do. Yeah.
Wow.
Everything changed in my life, so I had to adjust with a new. Yeah, maybe I made a mistake, maybe there's something to prove.
Maybe I made a mistake, maybe there's something to prove. I like that.
We got different life plans, I know. Trying to do
The
what
violin.
I can, so don't.
Every time the violin comes in, I'm like, ooh, little treat. Looks like he was almost saying something there. I do like the idea that he's basically just sitting in different places or standing in different places for about an hour to get these
I'm not
videos.
made for a solo, I said. And I needed a long time to learn it.
Okay. Have you guys watched, speaking of mountain climbers, have you guys watched Free Solo? It's insane what that guy does. Or did, even for that. Swallowed the key. Okay, so this is the interlude I've been looking forward to forever. Is it weird that the thing I wanted to hear more than anything is this interlude? Just because I digs it. Also, I would not be walking out on that snow-covered little dock there. Oh, that's so amazing.
I want you back here. Oh, life will never be the same as last year. I think something must have closed me and swallowed the key. Now I'm standing right here, waiting
Nice.
in the middle of the night here. In the stars, sometimes I see you. You see me too.
I love the radio knob turning.
You don't know who I am. No matter how much you think you do, no matter how much you think you feel, no matter how much I try to explain, something's contained and nothing's to blame.
Wow.
Write a few songs, I hope they don't come true.
I would love to hear Devon
Write a few
Terrell.
wrongs, I hope they all undo. Lock your river in a cage and act surprised when it all falls through. I want you back here. Oh, life will never be the same as last year.
It's just an interlude, and it's one of the best things. Was not disappointed in that
Only then was
interlude.
the real work begin, finding the new route and fixing the rope for it. Progress on some days was down to 100 feet. The ice ridge was proving tougher than anyone had expected.
Nice. Oh, interesting piano. Some funky bass. It's like a harp. There's an effect on the piano that's weird.
And it's all a game. I'm the only one who else should have your name. Fall in love until it's not the same. If you lose me,
Wow.
don't you take the blame. Yeah. When it's all said and done, it's much easier done than said. All I see is blue when you leaving it all unread. I don't wanna talk through it, I already got through
Yeah,
it.
agreed.
So stop asking me if I need a moment again. I need a moment alone, but I've seen some moments extend. I'd rather sabotage my heart than to see it broken again. So I self-sabotage. Everything I'm hiding is the reason that I camouflage. Cause would I still be in the picture if we had to turn the cameras off? Put my hands together and pray that I'd get some damn applause. It's unlikely. Notice the more that I put myself down, the more everybody like me, so I'll never win. You, me, them, I want fucking everything. And once I get it, I know that I won't feel like anything. It'll be the same as before. I don't wanna play this game anymore. It's all a game. I'm the only one who else.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk about this just for a second. So it's one of the few criticisms I can have of this. It's every time he gets through a verse and gets to more of the chorus or the bridge area, like he always adds a little bit something, tweaks it a little bit, and he even makes a comment about, I forgot even there was another song where he made a comment about it, where it just does, where it's a little different every time. Sometimes I don't want it to be different. I get like over time you gotta like build and you gotta swell to the kind of crescendo of the song, but there's certain times when he's rolling through this and he's got a very good vibe going, and then he just suddenly switches it and then changes that vibe. And I kind of wanted that vibe to continue back there a second ago. Like, let's see, where was it? Like right about here, I think. Hold on.
All I see is blue when you leaving it all unread. I don't want to talk through it, I already got through it.
Like, this is, I really love this.
I need a moment again. I need a moment alone, but
Okay,
I've seen
so this
some moments
is a
extend.
great
I'd rather
vibe.
sabotage my heart than to see it broken again. So I self-sabotage. Everything I'm hiding is the reason that I camouflage. Cause would I still be in the picture if we had
Here
to
in a
turn
second
the
it
cameras
changes.
off? Put my hands together and pray that I'd get some damn applause. It's
Right there, the
unlikely.
vibe changes a
Notice
little
the
bit.
more that I put myself down, the more everybody like me, so I'll never win. You, me,
You know what I
them,
mean?
I want fucking everything. And once I get it, I know that I won't feel like anything. It'll be the same as before. I don't want to play this game anymore. It's all a game. I'm the only
of the drums, and then drops them out. Like, adds this awesome drum set, and then drops it, and comes back to it. Okay. It's fine if you change it halfway through a song, because it's almost like making another song, like Tool does. That's fine, because it kind of marks a big change, but little changes within a good vibe kind of bothers me a little bit. I'm fine if it changes entirely, but it's like... and it comes in.
Insecure like my fucking track. Sometimes I say I love you just so I
mean, this is fine because it's a totally different thing. I do like the piano.
I gotta be patient. I don't see you often. At least we can FaceTime. Hold you when we have a chat. Forgot how you feel. I got accustomed to the shattered glass. Yeah, 1,000 miles from home. Let me feel like we're together.
See, this is back into like that bouncy vibe.
Why the fuck do I complain? My subconscious always hit me prematurely with the shame. I'm alive. I've been looking for a dead end, thinking it'll keep me safe. But if I stop being afraid to lose, there won't even fucking be again.
See, to me, this is just not the same song. This is a whole different thing. But in this case, it's the outro to the song. It is still the same song. But I think Tool is a good analog for that, because they'll have a 7-minute long song, and then every 3 minutes is literally something completely different, and then maybe by the end they'll wrap it back around to how it started. That's kind of how this particular track has gone, but it's only a 4-minute song. So that's different. If you completely alter the vibe, it's one thing, because then that's a roller coaster that makes sense, to where it's like you got some windy bits, but it's still mostly in the same vein. But then all of a sudden you throw in a dip and then a whoop back up. That's another, but do it quickly instead of maintaining and changing completely. Like if you go into an area that's snaking and then all of a sudden you're doing loops, it's something completely different. It changes the vibe of the ride, as it were. But then if it comes back to that, it makes sense. But if it's a sudden change and then goes, and you're like, okay, I don't know what just happened there. I mean, this is a good song. Nice track. And I like a lot of it. Especially the singing. The singing is awesome. But that's where I was talking about that vibe, where he had a really solid thing happening, and then all of a sudden, and then it's like, and then comes right back into the same thing. Now this is just an amazing song. Oh, he's moving in this one. He's walked into frame from the other direction that he walked out the last time.
I'm like, where'd you go? I came in and shit out of nowhere. Yeah, I didn't mean to scare you, bro. Used to look around, they like, where he go? Now they see me everywhere, they like, there he go. Back again. Every track running laps again. Same old me with the same old dreams.
I love this song.
Yeah. No matter where I go, I'm not fitting in. Back in my class, I left on my track since I was a little kid. They had me wanting to quit, I was all alone cause I ain't
sounds like he's altered the mix a little bit.
They followed the kid and I ain't even following shit. Back in the mix, I'm in the game now. The industry think I'm a gimmick, that
or he
me,
raised
the same now.
vocals.
So I'ma clap my hands, a perpetual misfit. Numbers get big, my math skills simplistic. Watch them all cry, I'm low-key sadistic. Blink 3 times and I'm like, where'd you go? I came in and shit out of nowhere.
This song is so damn underrated.
Used to look around, they like, where he go? Now they see me everywhere, they like, there he go. Back again. Every track running laps again. Same old me with the same old dreams, but I'll never fucking think about the past again. Yeah, I earned so many stripes, I'm on my zebra shit. I'm trying to stop myself from killing you bitches, I'm on my Peter shit. You can't stop me, you just tweet a bit. You can't stop me. How many times should I repeat this shit? Congrats on your 5% royalty check. I get more streams than you without the editorial press. Without selling my career to fucking corporate.
This video is
heads.
amazing.
So when they ask how much I get, I say 100%. And as a kid that made me think I was different. Thank God for that.
It's so
'cause I
weird 'cause
wouldn't
it's
be
such a
shit if
fast
they didn't.
vibe
I asked
to be just
everybody,
a
"Are you
still
gonna go the
shot."
distance?" I just heard no and no and no, like Simon Cowell in the show's decisions. So maybe I'm better off not being fucking accepted. Every line they presented I went across. Told me there wasn't a lane, so I built
Sounds
my plane and I got
almost
in
the
and
same to me.
headed off. They can't see me through the clouds. They look around and they like, where'd you go?
Like the music doesn't appear altered, just levels seem to be different.
Used to look around, they like, where he go? Now they see me everywhere, they like, there he go. Back again.
Might be a little bit more
Every
chorus
track
there.
running laps again. Same old me with the same old dreams, but I'll never fucking think about the past again.
Yeah, compared to Alone Together, that one was less different. Ooh, he's walking up a... Wait, is that a beach? The hell? This is not a mountain. This is a beach in Florida. And you know it's Florida because it's flat. Essentially.
We all got some fucking mountains of our own, shouting at the ground that's down below. Shoes plowing through the snow where all the flowers used to grow.
Summit
In my
Part 1.
surroundings, I'm a speck, somehow a mountain to the whole. And in these moments, I never felt both so small and larger than life. Thinking to myself, just don't fall from the largest of heights. And I've been looking at the summit.
This feels like something could be very Jay-Z.
I think we're halfway from it. It's been the longest run. Had this been a rocky one, happy I got my foot out the door, but it wasn't
Definitely has some
revolving one.
Jay-Z vibe to
Imposter
me.
syndrome kicking in. My thoughts don't wanna stand still. Thinking, how am I a born white man who has fucking stand still? While my whole generation's fucking lonely and depressed, with a world that's getting colder and repressed. Like we're supposed to reach this quota for success without saying a fucking word. If life's a test, it doesn't seem like it's graded on a fucking curve. So now I'm moving on, move along. Tied up and my shoes are wrong. Got more conspiracies for how I did it than fucking QAnon. And look at who I'm proving wrong. Me and my Boulder group on. They still don't shamefully listen pretentiously on my newest song. And I'll never please everyone. Had to come to terms with that. Feeling like I'm never done. I'm still trying to work on that, cause I'm still looking at the summit. They say we're halfway there. I think we halfway from it. Yeah.
Ooh.
And you were there
I like
for
that.
me.
They say we're halfway there. I say we're halfway from it. Nice. It's like some people look at we're further away from where we used to be, and some people say we still got a long way to go. That's different. I like that. So I kind of get the visual pun here of this is called the summit, but this is literally just a very small dune on a beach, and then the next one is like a huge peak in the mountains. Some days the hills are smaller than others.
When I swallowed it, thank God that it was you that shared the key. And I will cherish all that time way more than you could ever.
But he's clearly in a
see.
warmer
Wasn't fair
climate
how
'cause he's not wearing a heavy
how
coat.
much you accepted me, cause I know you got mountains of your own. I gotta help you climb, and I feel guilty. I spent all this time trying to work the mind, thinking about how perfect it gets.
Wasn't that
Arguing
mount
about
that
whether
line
TikTokers
Mountains of Your Own?
deserve the
Wasn't that
success.
in
This time you deserve the
Sisyphus?
best, and I know these days just aren't those days. But honestly, these days still hits on most days, cause I love you, but I see it in a different view. When you're away, the memories play in a different hue. To convince me I fell in love with a different you. But no matter how long distance, I know that shit just isn't true. Because we're still looking for the summit. They say we're halfway there. I think we're halfway from it.
And there's that sound that's been throughout the whole album. Some audio cues to link the whole album together from beginning to end. That's all. It's kind of going back left to right. Ooh, here we go. Now what? Ooh, I like that vibe. I'm gonna be honest, I can't tell what the fuck he's saying. Part of that hearing problem. I'll tell you that jazz piano that they got going on reminds me of Untitled Goose Game. Gotcha. By the way, jazz piano is just awesome at any given point. Also, Untitled Goose Game is also awesome at any given point. If any of you have any clue what I'm talking about. See, now I feel reference back to other songs. So he's got audio references to songs. Yeah. Nice. Like that synth organ, yeah. Oh wait, this is the shot where he did the teaser for the album that pissed me off. I was like, damn it! Yeah, because it came up right through here. Got it. Also, hell nah. Sitting on the edge of a snowy cliff overlooking this valley with this lake. I mean, great scenery. But you couldn't pay me to stand right here. Or sit right there. I do wish it was like a perfectly clear day, though. That'd be gorgeous. Is this just going to be music on the way out, or is there actually anything at the end of this? And this music does give you a sense of vastness. Like, it just, like, open. See, I almost feel like Summit Part 1 should have been in the middle of the song. So to go with the whole concept of going up the mountain over and over again, put this in the middle so you feel like you're at the top, but you're not. You're just at this current summit. And then later on, you build and you're at the real summit at the end. But sometimes the real summit is starting back over where you were. I'm 14 and this is deep. Yeah, I feel like you should have put Summit 1 like back here, between Maybe Another Day and Alone Together, and then Summit 2 at the end. I also feel like the album could have started with Where'd You Go? Does it? Okay. Yeah, so I was sort of joking when I said that, but it makes sense. So the actual thing could loop. Is it, how do you say it? Is it couleur? How do you say that? Because it looks French.
samotność, którą wybiera sam z własnej woli, nie traktuje jako coś złego. Jest to po prostu zaakceptowane. To jest ten moment, w którym można być tam i się cieszyć nawet tą samotnością. A tym bardziej cieszyć się...
I don't actually know that language, but I know it's a Slavic language because it sounds a lot like what my grandma used to speak. I have no idea what it was though. Okay, I just wanted to hear. Got it. Okay. So, there we go. Apparently, it's pronounced couloir. Couloir? I mean, maybe. Sure. But yeah, no, I figured the entire album would have a Sisyphus theme to it that just seemed obvious. But yeah, no, that was actually really awesome. Apparently I need to get the actual album itself, because that was great. But I do think that they could have rolled Summit Part 1 back here. Like, it would make more sense to me thematically to have this summit and then, oh look, we've started over, now we're back again at another summit. But it is a good Polish. Yeah, like I said, some type of Slavic language. My family is Ukrainian, so I never learned to speak it, but I could definitely recognize it, because they're all very similar. You know, different pronunciations and a few different things in the structure, but like my mom can understand Russian for the most part. There's just those weird differences here and there, but they're all kind of laid out in a very similar manner. You know, it's like Italian to Spanish, you know, very similar. But as it goes, that was a great album. Hold on, I forgot to have my music rolling in the background here. So yeah, that was epic for my first live stream album review. That was actually pretty damn good. What's y'all's favorite if you guys are both still here? What's your favorite track out of it so far? I really love Shades of Us. You know, aside from Alone Together, the songs we've already gotten, Burning Bridges was really good. I think that Shades of Us is one of my favorites. It's All a Game was actually fun. I actually really liked the whole vibe of at least the first 3/4 of that. So yeah, that's pretty good. Also, the Swallow the Key is still an amazing thing for some reason. That really just everything about that vibes with me. Maybe Another Day was okay. I think that was pretty good. Can't You See? I was mostly involved in the everything else with that one, but I think that Shades of Us is probably my favorite one out of that. Yeah, so we're on the same vibe for that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to it again. Obviously, I'm not gonna do it now. That would be weird to just go back through it again when I've already reviewed 2 of these songs, as it were. Because if you go watch my video from Me to You, where it was the teaser that actually ended up being Summit Part 2, basically. I was so like pissed because I thought it was the actual, like, a new song called From Me to You, not just the album. And I was like, damn it. And it was just the announcement. So I went ahead and I did Where'd You Go? I went ahead and did the Where'd You Go review there. And then I did Sis Fist not long ago. And then I did I do Alone Together? I should have done Alone Together if I didn't. Either way. But this is great. So guys, I appreciate anybody who was here for the actual live stream. I know I'm a tiny channel and don't have a whole lot of things. And it was also very short notice. Apologize for that. I will be doing more live streams over here. And I'll try to do it more like this with using OBS and whatnot like that. Using StreamYard is easy, but looks like crap for the most part. And I'm going to try to build out a it doesn't have to make sense version here. So if you guys are new to the channel, of course, please subscribe. I want to get to the point that this channel is monetized so it can help pay for everything else I do. I've got 2 other channels. If you're interested, my Instagram and Facebook and everything is linked down below. I think I still have my SoundCloud for my podcast over there, but I don't think I stopped paying for it, so odds are you can't listen to all my shit anymore. Kind of move the audio podcast elsewhere. It is what it is. But like I said, I appreciate anybody who came to check this out. I will take a few requests here and there in the comments for new things to look at. I got to make up for all the stuff that I had to delete off the previous live stream, so it is what it is. And if I do another thing where I'll take like live stream donations for reactions, I'll probably do that, but I'll have to set it up to multi-stream through my main channel because I can't get paid through this one. So we'll figure that out, but I appreciate everybody. But I'm going to go ahead and go and get some more stuff done with my day. Happy Easter if you are someone who celebrates Easter. And by all means, go check out this whole album for yourself. Stream it, buy it, whatever you got to do. And I will do a review of the We Scheme album Pop punk is dead, because it's a fantastic thing. Maybe I'll swing something like this, but I'll have to play the music. I don't know how well my computer's going to like playing and streaming and reacting and stuff like that. So we'll see. Drop the sub. I'm going to head out. Cheers. Bye. And I'll see the rest of you later. Remember, as always, it doesn't have to make sense. Just have to be loud.